Who would ever shit in the bathroom? Not me. I'm innocence. Innocence galore. This is the quarantine zone. This is the CDC built this bathroom especially for me. You know. Well, dude, did you guys hear about the stupid stock thing that happened yesterday or the day before yesterday? That stupid thing where they invested like $1.3 trillion or some shit to make the investors happy, and then it only lasted like 2 hours. Yo, that shit is so stupid. Anybody could have did better things with $2,000 worth of that money than what they fucking just did. Holy shit. Some dumbass people in the world, y'all. Who in the hell is leading our world right now? Some greedy ass, stubborn, close-minded old men. That's what it is. We need to get rid of these son of a bitches. You guys, people are showing how racist they are. They're going into American establishments, and anybody that's Asian, they don't accept food or drinks from them, or they make fun of them, or like some stupid shit. Shows how ignorant people are. People that are obviously American Asians they did not just come from fucking China or Korea or wherever the hell it's going on, and they treat them like shit. I find it totally offensive. Stupid. Don't ever become these people, you guys. If you're in my chat right now, don't ever become these bigoted, hot-headed, ignorant assholes that exist in our society. Because if you do, I'm going to come look for you and I'm going to find you and bad things are going to happen. It makes you look like an idiot. Don't treat Asian people any differently from anybody else. It's not fair, and it's wasteful energy. It's wasted energy, and it makes you look like an idiot, and it makes you a racist. I'm just waiting for Michael Myers to walk in here, but hopefully it doesn't happen. I can't be racist because I'm Polynesian and I have no excuse. I'm mixed too. Basically, this is how I look in real life, you guys. I am of mixed descent. This is my real color, IRL. Isn't it amazing? I'm literally a real hyena. Yo, you know what we need to do eventually is I can get other people to talk with me and they could sit in the other stall, and then I wish I had more than one camera, you guys. Yo, I wish I could record on different cameras. Like I could have one camera facing on me, one person in this stall, camera on them, and then one person in this stall, a camera on them, and we could have this big conversation, and I can cut between cameras when I go to edit it later, and it's like this huge bathroom discussion. That would be fucking amazing. I'm totally down for that. Yeah, it's like toilet talk. We call it toilet talk. Okay, so Sonic the Hedgehog, y'all. Holy shit, that movie was actually really good. So I watched it with low expectations. It felt like a 90s film, but it retained, and the reason why it felt like a 90s film is because it had a lot of the magic that we saw from like the late 80s and early 90s through all kinds of cinema that we had seen back then. We've lost a lot of that today. Nowadays, you watch a movie and it's okay, even Zootopia. Zootopia delivered a message about racism, whatever, but it didn't have, and it's a very well animated movie. Don't get me wrong, Zootopia is a fantastic film, but it didn't have that magic that a lot of movies have. Like when I watched Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles for the first time, 1990, the first Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie, the character building, right? The way April and the Turtles and Casey Jones, they had this back and forth, like it was like you have with your family or a friend. You have arguments, you have things you may not like about your friends, right? You have these moments with your friends that it's not just always positive, right? But you banter back and forth and you work through it, and then you feel very much wholesome for it after you get through all these. These people are your friends because they stay your friends through hard times, bad times, negative things that you may not like about them, or disagreements, agreements. Like, that's what kind of went on with these movies in the 90s, right? April and Casey fought a little bit in the first film. The Turtles fought with each other, right? And when you do that and you have these character dialogues that are just really nice, like they get angry, they have real emotions, right? It's not just always perfect or snappy one-liners. Like, they have these emotions. Like, Sonic retains that, right? So Sonic and the characters, they have these back and forth, and the dialogue is so well written that it comes out at the end. You feel a little bit of magic because it's like, it felt very nice. Like, the characters back and forth was kind of, I don't want to say realistic because it's not realistic, but it just resonates well. Like with The Land Before Time or Roger Rabbit, and all these other things that from the 90s that were really, when you watch the film, it resonates. It has a magic to it. So when you leave the movie or you leave the theater, you're thinking about these characters now. They've stuck in your head, right? You know that what you just saw was a special thing that you're going to remember for a long time. That's what Sonic was. And I'm glad that finally somebody's made a film like that here in 2020, when we really haven't gotten a film like that in a really long time. Most of these animated films, they don't resonate like that anymore. That has been lost somehow in character writing and cinematography and all this stuff. But Sonic kind of brought that back. You can tell when kids watch this film, Sonic is going to resonate with them. They're going to remember him. They're going to be motivated by him. They're going to want to be that confident, that where you feel the passion of wanting to be like a character, or maybe you want the character to be real and you feel that magic come in. That hasn't happened in so long. It was actually very refreshing to watch that film. Well, Raphael was, he's a hothead. I love it. I love that though, because he got angry. See, the cool thing about Ninja Turtles is because Raphael got angry, about Splinter, about nobody would hear him out ever. And so, he went out to go watch a movie, and then he chased, he did a good thing while he was out even. He chased those criminals down, and then he had that spat with Casey Jones, and all of this stuff was bringing him down, right? So, like, Raphael, he went out to steam it out, to get some steam out, and then it brought him down even more that Casey Jones kind of whooped his ass. So he tried to do a good thing by saving this lady and giving her purse back, and then Casey Jones kind of brought him down even more because he got his ass kicked by a person now. So, like, you have these characters, they get sunk down to the bottom, and then their friends come back and bring them up again. And then Leonardo almost dies. Like, there is things that happen in this film where it just really resonates with you because you see how close they are even through these hard times, And yeah, every movie has some kind of conflict where the protagonist and some other protagonist side character, they have spats. But the thing is you have to write these. The thing that I think is missing, you guys, is the dialogue. Like, sure, characters can have spats. I mean, look at Nick and the bunny. They have their spats from Zootopia. They have a spat, and yeah, there's a back and forth, right? But it's not the same, right? It doesn't. One of them didn't really come down all the way to the bottom. It doesn't feel as authentic. It just feels like a spat for the sake of having a spat to move the story along. It's not this genuine thing. What it has to be is a genuine experience that you can kind of relate to. And then that way, when a person is watching this film, it resonates with them. And then you have to bring, like, all the pieces have to be working together. Not only Sonic and James Marsden, right? But it has to be, Robotnik's character, his character was, that's a challenge. Being a villain without cussing and being inappropriate for children, that's a hard thing. And Jim Carrey fucking he pulled it off really well. He showed only an inkling of humanity, right? And that was when my dude fixed him a latte. And he was like, of course I want it. You make the best kinds, you make the best latte. And that was it. That was the only inkling of humanity that Robotnik showed in the film. But all the other times, he's just very, again, he's charming in a way, but you're not rooting for. He does it in a good way that you won't root for him. And then that contrast with his character, and then Sonic and Marsden kind of having their little spats in between on the road trip, it creates this magic to it. And then the other characters, the other side characters, and the dialogue was so good between everybody that in the end, you feel, then the emotions are able to be felt properly because of the way the characters were written, how they were portrayed. Sonic being redone, thank goodness he looked cute as fuck. So that really helped a lot. You have to have all these pieces working together, and when they do, then the film will resonate with the audience. They will remember it. They will fall in love with your character. They'll fall in love with the story, but mostly it's about the characters, right? But it's gonna be a hard 2 weeks and next couple of months for people. I don't know what's gonna happen, you guys. I hope it doesn't get worse, because if it gets worse, then everybody's situation's gonna get worse. Like everybody's saying, we have to hope for the best. And whatever you do, you guys, just don't panic. Just if you get sick, isolate yourself from people. If you know people that are sick, stay away from them. That's what you're gonna have to do. See, the thing is too, is a lot of people, it's getting to be like, everybody's allergies are about to fire off because April's approaching, spring and summer's getting here. Everybody's allergies are going to be going crazy. Your immune system's going to be shot for a little bit, and people are going to be coming down with shit, and nobody's going to know whether they actually or don't have the coronavirus. So the thing that's even worse is you're going to have this big influx of patients going to the hospital. Either they're going to be trying to manipulate the medical system, they're going to try to manipulate the situation so they can get free medical care or free checkups. That's going to suck. And then the people that actually have it or actually are afraid for their well-being, they're going to go in and, they're going to get checked. But it's going to be a lot of people in the hospitals and stuff. It's going to be a wild mess. Okay, if you guys want something that's going to help your immune system out, that's really good for you, apple cider vinegar. Take a shot of it or 2 a day. Yo, it's nasty and it doesn't taste the best, but apple cider vinegar is some good shit. It will clean. Not only is it good for immune system, that shit cleans you out. It's good. It's really good. Go look it up, you guys. I'm not lying. Go on Google right now and go look up benefits of apple cider vinegar. If there's still some left at the store, see, most of these crazy ass fucking people are buying toilet paper and Purell, you guys. But no, they won't buy anything that's actually good for them. So go to the fucking store, y'all. I'm pretty positive 100% that nobody's bought any of it. So yeah, go look it up. Apple cider vinegar. It's actually one of the best home remedies for almost a fuck ton of things. But yeah, look it up. Apple cider vinegar. It's good for your immune system. It's good for your body in general. All you got to do is, it's not tasty, but just take a shot of it or 2, like 1 in the morning, 1 at night. Yo, your body will fucking thank you for that shit. So it keeps your body rid of the radicals. Radicals are, if you get too many, like what they call radicals in your system, that's what causes, potentially could cause cancer. So if you're taking acai berries and apple cider vinegar, fish oil is really good. Yeah, fish oil is great too. There's a lot of great things that people don't buy, you guys. You know why? Because they don't fucking study how to take care of themselves. Because they don't care. They're too busy drinking alcohol and shooting drugs and buying toilet paper and Purell. So be smart. Don't be a lemming. Do the things that are actually right instead of wrong. And we shouldn't be panicking. We should be calm. Take care of yourself. Take care of other people around you. Especially you guys, like I'm talking about your own body, but if you know like a grandparent or an uncle or an aunt, maybe, they're not in the bestest of health. Give them these things. Give them the fit, like make sure they can take it first. But the cider, the apple cider vinegar and the fish oils and stuff, refer that to them because it will help them. It will, if their body's already in bad shape, maybe because they smoke or they just haven't been eating right, have them take some of these things. It will help get them at least reverse some of that bullshit that they've been doing to their body. Get them on the right track at least. Brooke, I'm still trying. I'm constipated. It's still coming out. Now I gotta go wash my hands.